Good afternoon. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Lunch Crunch. I got 15 minutes. I just want to come and talk a little bit of stuff. A little smack. Okay? So, the first person that I would like to talk about is Jamal Bryant. I've been seeing Jamal Bryant out doing media runs. He's so proud of what he's done to Target. His next step is to tear down Family Dollar and the dollar store because they don't give anything to the black community. I keep telling y'all, you got to be careful of these millionaires who are out here allegedly fighting for the black community but tearing it down in the process. Because I live in a food desert, right? So there's mostly dollar stores, Dollar Generals. Like, people have to go there to shop. I don't. I have options, but everybody ain't so lucky. Everybody doesn't drive or whatever. He's saying that they don't get back to the black community, but if I'm not correct, they do employ black people. So they are, in a sense, giving back to black people. They employ the black community. What are you talking about? And the other problem I have with these people who like to tear down, they claim they're fighting for black people, but they're destroying us in the process. Because even with the whole Target debacle, he's claiming that they're fighting about DEI. The DEI wasn't geared toward us. They hire us. We work there. Um, People have their products in Target. So now a lot of these black people who produce, who write books, who create hair products, skin products, clothing, their brands are being attacked because of Jamal Bryant. Like, it's really about Jamal's ego. Because, like I said, he's talking about, I'm going after Family Dollar next. They're in the black community, but what have they contributed to the black community? They allow product to come into their store so people in the black community can purchase it. You motherfucker, you a millionaire. You sitting back on your nice little, in your mansion, collecting money from your parishioners or whoever the. Like, it's a lot with Jamal. He's a thief. He lies all the time. He's the only minister that's always about negativity and hate and destruction. But like I said, he's like, oh yes, you see what we've done to Target. The CEO had to take a pay cut. We're hitting them where it hurts. But you're also hitting your people where it hurts. Because them same black people who have their products there are losing money. They're losing out. The people who wrote books are not going to be able to write another book because y'all are boycotting Target, and that's where their books are being sold through, but they can't be sold because you're telling people not to shop there. I can't wait to see how this Family Dollar situation play out. But why those stores? Why not the bigger box brands? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't you attacking? Y'all didn't attack Tommy Hilfiger like that. People still wear Gucci. People still wear Louis. Jamal Bryant actually wears. What up, Carlos? Jamal Bryant still wearing Gucci and Louis and so on and so forth. But you're telling poor people that they need to shut down the access that they have to product in their neighborhood. And the thing that really pisses me off, what up, Milagros Ortiz? What really pisses me off is that you're tearing shit down, but you're not replacing it. You want to get rid of the Family Dollar and all of that. Well, what are you going to put there in its place? How are people going to get what they need? The people that depend on those stores, how are they going to get it? Your Jamal Bryant is out here chasing his ego, trying to make himself feel good. Because in reality, he is not helping the black community, honey. What are you replacing this stuff with? What stores are they going to go to now? Where are they going to go grocery shopping once you tell them to boycott it? And the people who he believes that he wants to boycott the Family Dollar, it's unfortunate, but these are poor people. They need the Family Dollar. What are you talking about? But he don't give a damn. We got to stop listening to people like that. They're hateful. It's all bullshit. They don't really stand for your community. They don't stand for you. He is a millionaire. He's probably never been in a Family Dollar ever. So don't do that. Don't follow him, please. What else we got going on out there? Um, yeah, we just need to be careful who we follow and who we listen to because our community is going to hell. Did y'all see that in Chicago? McDonald's left downtown Chicago, gone. And there's another Chicago where you have to be 21 to enter. You have to show an ID to enter a McDonald's. Since when? See, those are the things. Those are the things in our community that we really could be fighting for instead of worrying about bullshit. That's what we need to be investing in. You know what I mean? The children in the community that are tearing shit up. It's just unbelievable because we suffer in that aspect too. When McDonald's leaves, jobs leave, people leave, and they don't come back. They'll come back, but it'll be gentrified. And then we're going to blame them when in reality it was because we allowed this bullshit to go down and didn't check ourselves immediately. What up, Maeve? Maeve's a girl. Maeve's the sap. Okay. So what is y'all doing out here today? It's lunchtime. I'm not buying lunch today. Last night I made some sweet potato cornbread. Y'all Google that. You will want to make that. Add that to your family menu from here on out. That is a must-have. You heard? Okay. That dinner last night tastes like my great grandmama made it. It was so good. You know how to be like, you gonna slap your mama? Absolutely. Try that. Google it. Sweet potato jiffy cornbread recipe. Oh my God. Yeah. So, I still be on YouTube. Y'all know I go over to the beef sector. Well, I'm part of, in the beginning, that's where I started watching YouTube, over in the beef sector. So I'm familiar with all the players pretty much, right? But, hi, Richard. Oh my God, you're ridiculous. Hi, Richard. Hi, Rebecca. So I just want to say this. It's kind of sad and pathetic that people are still on here arguing with each other about bullshit. So today's drama is, did Sean Bradley call Yaya? Did he say that Yaya used to do dope, right? So I'm hearing all different angles to this. And I'm listening to people go back and forth. But at the end, I'm thinking to myself, who gives a shit? Are you on dope now? Does it matter? Who gives a fuck if he said it? And then people be on here talking so much, they don't remember the things that they said. Because I said to myself, well, didn't she say that? Like, we've all heard her say that. We've heard people repeat that. I don't know, because it's like a game of telephone over here and everybody's a fucking gossiper. But when you deal in mess, like, do you really expect resolutions? Do you really expect truth? Because it keeps changing. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? You said in the 80s, and I laughed at that part too, because she was like, in the 80s, I sold crack. Everybody tried something or whatever. But I didn't hear her say she smoked it. I need to go back and listen to that little part again, because it sounded like that faded out. I didn't hear that part. But either way, what difference does it make? Well, what fucks me up with the adults on here is that y'all keep going over the same stuff. It's sad. Like, I don't even think people realize that they've been stuck on a merry-go-round of bullshit for it's almost been 10 years at this point. In some cases, it has been 10 years, because it's 2025, so you say around 2015. Yeah, the same people arguing over the same stuff. Some people leave and then they come back. It's crazy. It's wrong. Like, if this is what you're doing in your life, love yourself more than that. Because I'm telling you, I'm not going to be explaining myself to no damn strangers about some bullshit that has to do with me, that happened over 50, 40, 60 years ago. What the fuck do I look like on YouTube, caring what somebody else think and what somebody else say? It's sad. Sad situation. Yeah, you come too far. Like, it's a growth process. And if you're really growing, how can you still be in the same place, doing the same things, talking about the same ridiculousness, like just bullshit? But explaining to you who you are to a bunch of people who really don't care, because it's really all about the drama. You got to decide who you are at a certain point and what really matters to you in life. Because you don't need to respond to everything. Sometimes you just got to let shit go. You know what I mean? If somebody say something about you, you don't like it, fuck them. You don't have to feed into that. You don't have to question it. You don't have to explain it. Fuck it. That should be the end of it. But damn, y'all really, this is so old. So tired. So yesterday I was at work. This young girl came up to me and she was like, can I ask you a question? I said, okay. She was like, how do you know when somebody's not really there for you? You know what I'm saying? And I found that question interesting because, see, at the moment I wasn't really thinking about it. I just gave her some answers. But then later on, I went home and I had to apply that same question to my damn self. I gave her some great suggestions. I was like, you got to put yourself first. People who really give a fuck about you, say no to them and they won't get mad. Because when people are only out for themselves, if you tell them no or you don't have nothing to do for them, They don't want nothing to do for you. You heard? Like, you could kick rocks. They don't care nothing about it. Keep it moving. What up, Lonnie? What up, Boo? How you been, babe? Yeah, so, but we got to be careful. Like, just who you surrounding yourself with, who you think your friends are. Why? Like, I know people who will be around people that they know don't like them, or why are you there? What are you getting out of that? Like, are you really that damn desperate? You said you can't explain. You know where to find me. Okay. Yeah, but some of us are desperate for love and attention from people who don't love themselves, and they don't even like you. So you're wasting your time, like, just to have bodies around you. Like, you could be in a room full of people and still be alone. You know, it's crazy. Oh, I can't complain. Okay. Fucking Google. Yes, life is good. The weather is okay. It was 60 degrees this morning on June 2nd. That's, it felt like fall this morning. That was a little different. But it's warming up right now. This is about as warm as I can take it. I think it's 68. That's good for me. It's humid as fuck too. But yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy that though. So Lonnie, let me ask you this. So I've been seeing that Queen Regina is going to court. Is this current stuff or is this old? Hey Adrian, what up, boo? Is this current or is this old? I was over at DMD's, I believe, and it says something about was her and Kwame going to court. Is this current? This is the shit that I'm talking about. Like, at first, before I go, is it current? Because that's crazy if it is. Like, are they still beefing in 2025? Oh my God, Adrian, do you go over there? Do you know? Is this Kwame and Regina? What is it, Queen Regina beef current? Because I was like, what? Are they arguing still? About what? This shit gotta be old. Then I see everybody in the beef sector page is getting flagged down. Let's see, Bertha May page is gone. I was wondering where the fuck Pizarro was, because I go over there to be nosy once in a while, and I've been going over there, and I'm like, what happened to her page? And then I saw that this Heat put up a post, and it said, yeah, Pizarro's a scary bitch too. And because underneath Pizarro says shit, they something like shit, they done already struck my page. You damn right, I'm chilling. Like, so I'm like, okay, so that's Pizarro page, Bertha May page is gone, Ness page is gone. I'm sure some other pages gone. Where's Olivia the Oracle? Is she okay? Ain't nothing been popping up from her. I gotta look her up later. I haven't been seeing no videos from her. Um, what up, Castro? What it do, boo? How you doing? But every damn body page is getting struck down. To me, it doesn't make sense because you can't argue with people if they're not online. And another thing that I was mad about the other day, because I'm gonna tell you, back in the day, like, it was a lot of funny shit on the beef sector, no lie. But everybody struck everybody page down, so you can't even watch old videos. It's like the hate is real within our community. I'm telling you, that's why it carries over into everything that we do as a group. Unfortunately, like, people don't even understand that you just tearing each other down. Oh, I'm gonna take your money. I'm gonna do this. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. It's not even worth it. You put all that fucking work into building up all those subscribers and all those hours and all that time just for it to be snatched away by somebody because y'all arguing about dumb shit. I can't. The Megan and Tory, oh God. Let's see. QR took KB to court for my channel because someone struck my new channel. Damn, like, people are crazy. How do you even have time to go through? People go through stuff. I mean, my page has been, like, videos have been struck on mine too. I don't even know why. I be hoping it's the Google. I think once it was the Google bot, another time it was somebody else. But you can't disagree with people. This is why I don't fuck around. I separate and I don't associate because people are stupid. That's stupid shit. That's that one way. I gotta think like you. I gotta agree like you. I gotta be like you. Or if not, so you can talk shit, but I can't. Fuck all that. And some of this shit, I would be wanting to fight people. I ain't gonna lie. Like, some of the shit I heard this morning, I was like, oh my God, I would have wanted to throw hands. For real, for real. Like, all the striking. Like, a lot of people I think are getting struck on Ness behalf too. You know, I like Ness, but when I want to beat her ass. Honestly, I want to put hands all on her. Seeing you can't do that. These people live across the map. It's just no rhyme or reason to it for me. Because it's supposed to be about beefing and talking shit and cursing each other out, roasting and gagging. But when they get to it, the people can't handle it. They want to snatch your page. People want to call the police on you. You know, there's no fun in the back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, there's no end to it. It goes on and there's no end until something tragic happens. Like, to me, your page being taken away from you is tragic. That's your shit. You worked on it. Hopefully these are not permanent, you know, deletions. Hopefully they just down for a week or whatever, 28 days or whatever, however they handle the people. But damn, all that work and then the bitch get mad, y'all mad. Crazy. Crazy. It just, I don't get it. And then y'all be friends with each other, and then y'all decide that y'all not gonna be friends with each other, and it's just so you can have ammunition about against the next person. So when I do get mad at you, I'm gonna take your shit down again. Nuts. All right, Lonnie. Yeah, it's too much. Like I said, Queen Regina and motherfucking Kwame and them over there still with the same bullshit years later. Stop. These are people off the internet. That's the wild shit. You don't even have to talk to these people. You never have to see these people again. And you're really putting all your energy into arguing with a bunch of fucking strangers, and you can't walk away. You can't let it go. You gotta ask yourself what's wrong with you. You must. Something is wrong with you. And that's even real life. Like, if you consistently arguing with somebody, why? For what? What is the outcome going to be in the end? Are you going to punch somebody in the head? Are you going to run a bitch over? Like, what is the outcome of this going to be? Because just the constant arguing, it gets exhausting. Like, there has to be a resolution at some point. Or, again, you're going to live on a merry-go-round of bullshit where it just keeps repeating itself over and over again. But these people are strangers. You don't ever have to talk to these people. You don't ever have to see them. You don't have to listen. None of that shit. I'm just confused to why people are stuck. Like, people are really into having their feelings hurt, arguing about the same shit, staying stuck at a place in time. Maybe it's drug addiction too. Some of it. It gotta be. You know how when people start getting high, they get stuck in a certain place. They don't grow mentally. Because something is in the damn water. For real. Yeah, people don't went to jail because of YouTube. True that. I seen Sister T the other day. Okay, she over there looking good, but just crazy because they can't stop. They can't let it go. Who rolls up that time? Damn, who was it when Kwame was out eating with Sister T and then the dude? No. Sister T was out eating with, I could see the little short brown skinned dude. And Kwame ended up coming to the restaurant. Like, that could have ended terribly. Somebody could have easily been shot down. But people don't care playing internet games. That's why, like, people are like, oh, you want to meet people off the internet? You got to be careful. You got to feed people with a long handle spoon because you will end up in some bullshit every single time, because everything certain people do is for content. People are not sincere on this bitch. Like, no, don't believe the hype. It's all about content. You think you got a friend. You think you cool with these people. No. Don't fool yourselves. But at this point, people are just too old for this shit. Seriously. I'm not going to be arguing about some shit that we talked about in 2015. I told y'all my friend, he got to go. Sorry. I was thinking about him last night. I was like, you know what? I just want to tell him, though. Like, I mean, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write his ass a letter. A goodbye letter, bitch. Because I need him to know what I was really thinking and how I'm really feeling. But I'm done with you. Like, because the problem with this person is, too, I'd be on a merry-go-round of bullshit with him. Because I've known him since he was young. You know, he's like my nephew. But it comes a point in time where people get sick of your shit. For real, for real. Alright, oh, it's more things on here. Let me see. Oh my god. Somebody always got to come in here to get escorted out, don't they? Hey, CC, what up, boo? That girl, yeah, they kept talking about me. I respond. She took, yeah, like, what the hell? That's crazy. Yeah, you talking shit. I'm talking shit. Why should you take my page down? Why? For what reason? Seriously. That's the whole. That's the concept why we on here. We're getting at each other allegedly. No, they don't get it. Oh, the big channel. Yeah, no, hide it. Definitely. That's crazy though. Hi, Zakruel Hakim. What's up? Yeah, they will take your page. Too much work. Too much work. Please, I put in work to get them subscribers I got. No lie. And I'm not trying to do that again. It would. No, I would have to come back on a whole nother joint, whole nother vibe. I could never get that base back like that. Those were good times when I earned those numbers. Okay, that's when beefing was fun, and it was supposed to be comical, but it turned dark quick because people claim they want to roast and gag until you hit their fucking nerve. As soon as you hit them where it hurt, baby, oh, game over. Game over. Mm-hmm. Damn, she was gonna call your mama on you too. Oh my god. Yeah. No, the doxing, all of that, the doxing, all of that. I'm not with none of that shit. That's why I don't play the game. I don't want to beef with nobody. There's too many things you could talk about. Beef ain't one of them. Now, if I have to check somebody, but it would never happen because I don't even handle my commentary that way, and I don't know what other people are saying. Because, like they say, what you don't know won't hurt you. So don't go looking for people talking about you either. When you go looking for trouble, you shall find it. Every time, trust me. Yeah, they bring the children, the dogs. They don't give a damn. Nope. It's personal because they don't have anything else to do. This becomes their lifestyle. It's what they eat and what they breathe. Like, because I'm the shit on YouTube, this is who I am as a person. So every single time something happened, I mean, people be on here really acting like they gangsters. They're in a gang. They really got jumped last night. Sometimes I be listening. I'm like, they got jumped, and I'm like, oh yeah, they talking about verbally. Like, how can you allow four people to gang up on you and jump you verbally when you can hang up? You can click the fuck off. Boom. See? Over. Argument over. But that's not what we do. That's not what we do in our community in general. You know, this is about how people justify bullshit all the time, too. We consistently do that. I saw another video of a girl. She graduated. She did like 4 backflips, you know, shaking, doing her wig and all of that shit. That shit look normal to y'all? That looks normal? That's some behavior that y'all would. People are like, well, they went from kindergarten to 12th grade. When I was growing up, that was expected. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? But anyway, like, all of that throwing your body around. Like, here's the thing: how many people are graduating? First of all, I hate programs and ceremonies. So if I'm there, right? They got to read off like 200 and something names. Do you think we have time to see you doing a backflip and all this bullshit? We got other names to call, boo. Move it the fuck along. They need to start putting rules at the graduation, not allowing that shit. That shit is not called for. I'm sorry. Well, they graduated high school. Did they get a master's? What are we talking about? And you need to, handle yourself with some decorum. Because remember, that's why twerking was acceptable everywhere people went. Oh, bend over and show your ass. Look what that's gotten us. Everybody all BBL'd and fucked up and, getting $3,000 BBLs. Just fucked up. Twisted. Looking like goddamn Dr. Seuss out here. Not, what's his name? The Grinch. Yeah. Yeah. Heavy ass, skinny legs. It's a bad look out here. Anybody with a natural body, even if your natural body is fucked up, you winning. Because them BBLs ain't getting it. And people are dying to look stupid. Right. Especially you get a cheap one. What is wrong with you? Mm-mm. 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 Yeah, I hate graduation ceremonies. Them shits take forever. People just be talking, but now it's just not the graduation. Now I gotta watch somebody do a backflip, dance, fling her wig around, do the cabbage patch and all that bullshit and juke and jive. I ain't got time for that shit. I would have booed that bitch like I was at a concert or at the goddamn Apollo. Boo! Get your ass down. What are we? I didn't come here for that. That shit is ridiculous. And that was the one girl. So imagine who else did it after. Like, then I seen one where they were doing it in groups. But if y'all remove yourselves from the world and stop telling yourselves that stuff like that is okay, look at it from another angle. Does that shit not look demonic to y'all? It's like, what are you doing? It's like you're demon possessed. Like, people don't just go around acting like that normally in public. What the hell is wrong with you? Like, say if you're out somewhere and somebody just started doing that shit, you'll be like, is this bitch on crack? Oh my god, what's wrong with her? Did she lose her mind? No, we doing too much. Oh my god, there was a brawl. Adrian. Did you see a brawl at the kindergarten graduation the other day? That's not the graduation you talking about, is it? Because I saw a graduation, a kindergarten graduation, or I guess preschool going into to kindergarten, a fucking brawl at the graduation. It was so embarrassing that the little kids was yelling, "Stop! Stop!" Because in our society, in our community, everything is acceptable. Being loud is acceptable. Playing loud music is acceptable. Annoying motherfuckers is acceptable. Arguing is acceptable. All the negative shit is acceptable. And it has crossed over into areas where before people knew better. Like, you knew you didn't cuss in a grocery store. Like, you knew you didn't walk around on your cell phone and just using, dropping F bombs all over the place in public. You knew better than that. But now people don't know better anymore. And everything is acceptable. Everything is okay. And that's the problem. That's our problem. Shit just gonna get worse. Shit is gonna get worse. I'm telling you, I wouldn't even go. I don't go to crowd. Did y'all? Let's look. What's happened in the last 3 days? We had the stabbings at the pool party in North Carolina, right? Was it the stabbing? Somebody was taken out. One person gone. 12 others injured. That's at the pool party. Up here in Waterbury, we had the 5 people shot at the mall. People don't even go to the goddamn. I didn't even know. Are there stores in the Waterbury Mall? I didn't even know. But there was a shooting there. But they said that boy knew them. He shot 5 people, honey, 5. But they said he targeted them. He knew. So apparently they had some drama going on. But when you go out, it's like you don't know what's gonna happen. I told you I was out and the lady had the gun in her purse. Like, what? And you left it behind. Anybody could have got a hold of that. But what the fuck? Crazy. Yeah, we normalize ghetto, we normalize violence. The same with the normalization of death, right? Something happened and it was like, oh, that girl ain't even crying. I forget what video, but the issue is that they normalize death with all of those balloon releases, all of them T-shirts, all of the rap songs, the drill raps, all of that type of bullshit. You're telling them it's okay. Look what happened with Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony has stabbed that boy, and 10 minutes later, everybody talking about how he's innocent. Is he? Look at the man who took out the police officer because his son stole a car and was shot by a cop and all of that. But then you go and take out an innocent police officer and people were calling him a hero. That's mental illness within our community. That's that sick shit. Like when you hear them saying like they sick of behaviors, I forget what they call it. Fatigue. We all been fatigued of ghetto shit, but it's just taking over the communities and all over the world, and people are doing all kind of bullshit. What up, Memphis, my blood? What it do, boo? Yeah, and then you add in Grand Theft Auto, you add in social media, you add in the lack of education, and these motherfuckers are already not that bright, right? But check this out, y'all. This is what I heard yesterday. So now they're going to change the school system again. See, a lot of people don't understand. Y'all, you listen to them like, oh, they want to shut down the education system. They're wasting your money. Did you know that these motherfuckers have decided that yeah, the funerals are fashion shows and they finish boards at the funerals too. It's ridiculous. But did y'all know that they're gonna stop the kids from carrying books altogether and they're not gonna have tests anymore? They're just gonna learn during the day and then when they go home they're good. That's all. Why don't they have expectations for American children? No other country in the world, and I don't give a damn if you're in the poorest country have the smartest children because they actually read and do other shit. They want to learn. Why are we telling these children they don't have to know how to read? They don't have to understand. They don't have to take a test. Everybody's a winner. You're all smart. Bullshit. I'm sick of coming across dummies. And it ain't it's not about race because it's universal. It's about the age group. A bunch of fucking dummies. You know what somebody asked me the other day? I couldn't believe it. I said, really? They said to me, what's 12:30? What's 12:30? Excuse me? I was like, are you serious? At first I thought it was a fucking joke. What? See, they don't even know how to tell time. They can't write in script. These motherfuckers are slow, okay? I said, how many minutes are in an hour? They said 60. I said, so what's half of 60? They said 30. I was like, oh, right. The fuck? Oh, it's real out here, honey. Not bright. They don't think. They're not critical thinkers. Mm-mm. It's a sad situation. The only thing they worried about is goddamn video games. They can't read. They can't write. They can't spell. They beg. They can do that. You too. Take care. Yeah, they can do that. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. No, thank you, babe. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Lonnie, you crazy, Lonnie. No, you're a genius, girl. Our level of not the smartest, you are a genius compared to these motherfuckers who can't count change. I mean, just think about it. A lot of them are lacking. It's not because they don't have the ability, but they're not forced. How are you going to tell school children that they're not going to have tests? What are you talking about? So they don't have to review the information that they've learned all week? A quiz on Friday? That was expected when we were in school. Now, nope, they don't have to know how to read. They don't have to understand. They just out here fucked up. It's sad. Then what are they going to do in the future? I don't know. None of us do. That's what I'm saying. They talking in circles. Like I said, the Department of Education, they don't deserve another dollar from us for shit. Nothing. Yeah, they should have tests. They should actually be required to read. They're not. No, they're not getting GEDs. They're getting nothing. They're not capable of getting a GED because remember, to get a GED is harder than getting a diploma. Because see, with the diploma, you can go to school and hang out and bullshit. You can pass with a D. GED, you ain't passing with no damn D. You need to do this work and you need to know the answers to these damn questions. That requires too much work and focus. Hell no, they don't have no GEDs. They don't have shit. It's sad. They're ruined. I don't know what we're gonna do, but something has to change immediately because they're in a bad place. Can't read, can't write, can't tell time, but can play video games and talk shit. And then they want you to talk to them in a nice, soft voice and be loving and kind. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They shouldn't have all that homework. Most parents be working. I mean, if you go to school and you pay attention during the day, you should be able to do the homework at night. Honestly. I'm not saying you should have 5 hours of homework, but you should at least have about 45 minutes. Why not? Why not study? Why not learn some shit? Like, you need to be learning about finance. If you're going to learn math, you got to study. Things that matter. I'm not saying basket weaving classes and shit like that, but things that matter, absolutely. That's why we're behind. Our community struggles. We don't have, we lack helicopter moms that be on your fucking back about what you're doing. But when we do that, we're told, oh, you need to fall back, you need to relax. No, we don't. And if you think about it and look at it, the communities of children that are successful are the parents who don't fuck around and whose kids listen to them. Only American children are not required to listen. Children from other backgrounds know they will get their fucking teeth knocked out. And that's every background. I don't give a shit if you Indian, Spanish, wherever the hell you come from, Mexican, okay? Your parent will knock the fuck out of you. Jamaica, right. Yeah, life lessons are great, but that's not going to help you eat. They need to learn some things. They don't know how to plant. They don't know how to sow. No, yeah, you're going to have, the life lessons are going to be, you ain't going to have shit if you don't learn anything at school, unfortunately. And school is not necessarily always about what's in the book, but it's about figuring shit out and thinking and looking beyond. But they're not required to do any of that. And it's sad. Yeah, but the most successful people have trades. The people with money today, the people who still eat and lovely got trades. People with trades didn't get laid off. Real shit. They working in their trade. Plumbers, electricians, they didn't get laid off. Builders, they got to redirect, but because houses ain't set, but they still building bullshit homes. They didn't get laid off. They're working. My name is Dee Dee. What up, Opoza? What it do? All right, I got to go back to work now. I'll see you around the ways. Hit the like button if you're still in the room. Oof, y'all see this sun beating me down. I should be on the beach. You see, I'm sorry, with a margarita or a pina colada or both. Yes. All right, now let me go back to work. I didn't eat, so hopefully I'll stay awake. All right, y'all have a good day. Enjoy your afternoon. I'll be back later. And if you didn't hear what I said about Jamal Bryant, go back to the beginning because I think he's a fucking loser. Huh? Is this old dirty Sprite? What up, Bill? Or no? You wouldn't have asked me my name now, would you? Oh, those new houses they building are straight up garbage, girl. Oh my god, the videos that people are putting out, it's not even worth it. I mean, everything is like, cardboard. What up, Jill? What it do, Bill? You better get outside now, girl. It's 72, honey. We finally got out of 60-degree weather. Let's go. And the sun is out at the same time. Oh my god. All right, let me go back to work. I gotta stay awake, but I didn't eat, so I should be okay. Yo, I'm telling y'all, that cornbread I made. Jill, you gotta make the sweet potato jiffy cornbread recipe. I saw it on Pinterest the other day, and I said, "Oh, that looks so good." And girl, I made it, and it was good. Good. They tore it down. So make sure you try that, Jill. I know you be cooking over there. Try that. You will love it, girl. Cause I did. I said that cornbread alone took my dinner to great grandmother status. Okay, it was like your great grandmama made it. Okay, the ancestors made it. It was so damn good. All right, I'll see y'all later. I gotta go. I am so fucking hot. Do y'all see how I'm sweating here? Oh my god. All right, see y'all later. Bye.